Alright, for the MST Open Series 3 finals, we have Darren versus Brad
Dracopals versus Cyframes. Amazing.
Who would have thought Cyframes would make it to the finals? But if you got a player like Brad piloting it, who knows? It's very scary. Brad's going first. Oh, starting off really quickly.
The Dream Open.
Okay, set 1 and the field spell has been played. Cyframes Circuit. 2 effects on Cyframes Circuit, just a quick reminder. Of course, when you negate something with one of your guys, you can immediately summon out the other dude and synchro right away. So a painful decision has been played on Darren's side.
Pretty brave. Brad letting that through.
So there will be no Delta.
If you haven't watched the other Cyframe game, the key to playing Cyframes, or playing against Cyframes, is to do as little as possible. Because they really just play on your turn, and the more you do, the more you will struggle against them.
Finger trap. Chinese finger trap.
Yeah.
There's a little glare now, it's a bit strange. Okay. So yeah, he added a master, dumped a master. Not sure what I see in Brad's hand, but it looks like he has a Max C in his hand. Yeah, there is a Max C in his hand.
Centric coming down, probably targeting the field spell.
Okay.
Overload. Being used in response to basically MST the Centric.
So he's been dumped. Is that a Gamma? Gamma has been discarded.
So Gamma negating monster effects. He's got a Max C, another card in hand.
Okay. Another one goes down.
I think Brad will let this one through. Oh, 2 scales.
Is there a donkey? He says you got someone on a donkey? Okay, it's a donkey. Luckily, it's master. Master can pop itself to re-enable the scale. Okay, Alpha has been played. Alpha will now search out... Well, he's going to be synchronizing. It's a level 1, so it's going to be going to Zeta.
Darren will search first.
No. I think you want to go to a Black Rose.
No, there's not enough cards for it to be Black Rose. Darren still has a very healthy amount of cards.
The reason why you would Black Rose is because he would deny the search of the second donkey.
Nope, because Friend Donkey is Chain Link on the summon.
Earlier Chain Link.
On the summon
That's
of
too bad.
The Alpha. So he'll search, and then the field spell activating a new Chain Link to Synchro Summon.
Probably just going to Zeta at this point. What did he search? Oh, he searched a Gamma.
Darren being very careful with searches.
It's very hard to tell which one's which. I haven't really paid too much attention to them, but I believe Alpha, Delta, and Epsilon are a little harder to tell apart in a video. So he went to go to Fire Flux.
So for people who don't know, Fire Flux, a new card from Shining Victory. Its on-scale effect is you contribute a Perform Pal card and basically...
And the Battle Phase.
Yep, Battle Fader. So Perform Pals get their own Battle Fader. And on its on-field effect is basically Armades for spell and traps only for Perform Pal monsters.
Not bad.
Yeah, pretty good.
I think it's a really good... And it's level 4, so it actually hits some of the requirements of being a good Pendulum monster.
Yeah, I think a lot of Dracopal players have opted for Firefly over Silverclaw as their level 4 rank, scale 5 material.
Oh yeah, it's a high scale too. Okay, Zeta has been summoned out. There's still that Max C. Well, the thing is, there's no threat to Max C. Well, so Master is going to be popping the
Sorcerer.
Very smart.
Yeah.
I would pop it.
Basically, too. Brad only has the Gamma to negate the Sorcerer that's coming
So now
down.
he's got the Firefly.
Yeah.
That's a very smart way to play your skill. See, just do it in a combo-ish sequence so you can actually set up for something more.
Yep.
So you can use your resource in some way or form to trigger some effect, and then basically use whatever you search off of like your donkey and then just like prepare another scale.
Yeah, is Brad gonna Max C here? I guess he's not gonna Max C.
He did not Max C.
It's okay. He doesn't really need
Popping
it.
them scales. So there's a master. Gives him starts to give him the Draco Slayer options in his extra deck. Now Brad's wondering if Darren already Pendulum summoned.
I think it is wise for him to Gamma here. Actually, he can't Gamma because of Zeta, but he can remove the Zeta from the board and then...
Oh, it's too late though.
Yeah, it's too late. He cannot Gamma.
The chain... It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, it's too late for him now.
That Zeta is not in the way.
It is saving him from basically any damage that Darren can do, though. So,
Going to
not a bad card.
Oh, it's just so passive. I'm just really wondering how Brad's gonna react to what Darren's can do with the current board he has.
Yeah.
Since he has no, he already normal summoned that was the donkey, and he pendulum summoned out the sorcerer. I think he's gonna go over the pot of greed play because I think Darren favors the pot of greed play over.
I think he's gonna do monkey board.
No, he's gonna go monkey board. In the previous game, he favored the pot of greed play over the monkey board, half search, half draw.
I think he went this play because he doesn't have scale in hand, and you really, really want to develop the scale while the monster is still on the board for a Brad.
You have to push forward a lot faster against Psyframe. When you can do it, you should do it right away. Okay, Zeta has been activated to banish the sorcerer.
Yes.
Now is the time where you play Draco face off.
You could chain it on Zeta, but now it's very weird to play any cards with Gamma in hand. The funny thing is, though, is that second card in Brad's hand has not been activated, even though it's a maxi. So Darren is basically a little afraid of that second negate that could come down.
So Turtle has been played, so Upstart Turtle. And Monkey Rhoda.
That very free scale.
Monkey Rhoda and Upstart Turtle has been played.
Yes.
Successful cards.
I went through the whole tournament without even reading these cards.
Brad just said he just went through the whole tournament without reading these cards. So what did he add? I did not pay
He had a
attention.
Skullcrobat Joker.
So Skullcrobat has been added. Sorry, the glare was in the way. Monkey Ball.
Yeah, pretty standard. Just push for the 1,000 damage with the second donkey. He's already
What
normal.
if?
He's already pendulum.
What if you get beta?
Well, beta here is actually not that bad.
That's not Stratos. It's just so. Why is he looking through his extra deck? There's nothing he can do.
Does he have instant fusion?
I wonder if he does. That master in the grave is coming back. I think he knows that Brad doesn't have any more of the delta.
Yeah, the problem with it now is if you attack with second donkey and second donkey just stays, it's basically worthless at this point.
Thing is, second donkey's not gonna live for very long with that Zeta coming.
Yeah,
back.
exactly. Zeta will clear it in the next turn.
1,000 life points off of Brad.
Brad is okay with that. He continues to read monkey board.
Have you actually never seen these cards? How have you made it so far?
No, I
Then
think
again,
it's just Brad being Brad.
Brad being Brad.
Sets the card in
I
the
almost
face
said
down.
Brad being bad. Just like stuttered right there. Ouch, 7,000 to 8,000 life points. Oh.
Now just stall for 30 minutes.
He still has that max C, which is quite scary. That means he could potentially stun Darren's next turn. Darren sets
double sets going down. Zeta is gonna return.
Zeta effect. Sorcerer comes back.
I think he drew another field spell, Brad, off the top.
Nope, not good. Not good.
It's not a good draw.
Zeta's pretty neat, but he really needs to get off like one of his level 2 negators so he can go into Omega. Omega is what really counts. The stun from Omega. Have you ever played against anyone that like opened triple Omega against you? It's like you were playing with a crippled hand.
You start with 3 cards.
You're a handicapped guy. It's like, oh, I can't hold my cards. my cards keeps dropping out of my hands. It really sucks. I played against. I've done it to somebody too.
Ruthless.
So gross. You just need a soul charge.
One lone fire, one soul charge. That's all I need.
Yeah, it's so.
Said every plant player ever.
It's a really gross way to play.
The thing is, Brad can actually use Overload here to remove the sorcerer.
I really wish Omega was a cheaper card. I would play it every day. Okay, confirming off the current board, we have full scale on Darren's side, and Brad just passed his turn.
Brad's just gonna pass after attacking the second donkey, doing 1,500 points of damage. Brad's actually feeling pretty safe here with a monster effect negation and removal of a special summon attack and a 2,500 beat on the board, and a once per turn banishing effect. So
oh, he's gonna go right off and banish off the sorcerer.
pretty safe here.
Oh, and starting off with a Maxi. Very smart, I would say, because Darren, if he's not going to commit, he might just have to pass his turn. Because, again, the more you do, the more you struggle.
And if he just passes turn, that's another 1,000 points of damage that Brian is going to do. Sorry, Brad is going to do.
Whoa, Darren's got out the calculator.
Is he calculating lethal? No.
Okay, he does.
No way.
Okay, here's the thing. He knows that Brad only has a gamma, so he only knows that there's a monster negation, and that's it.
And one unknown card, and one overload that hasn't been used yet. So
if he can push enough damage right from the get-go right now, it's over.
yeah, still very scary. If that's
Kill the
Solemn
monkey
Strike
board.
set, then
So, okay, here's the Skull Combat. Skull Combat will be adding another card, probably another sorcerer, too.
if that's a Solemn Strike set, then
It's over for Brad.
yeah, Darren is sitting in a very, very comfortable seat here and contemplating lethal. But Brad looking
There's the
very-
strike.
Ooh.
It's a 15 off of Darren, but that 15 very well may be worth it.
Yes.
Unless there's a beta.
He is easily going to take that back, especially with that Skull Corbat sitting comfortable on the board now.
Oh, that pendulum summon's gonna hurt.
I think Darren here is smart enough to just go for game. Brad with,
Darren's been doing that quite a bit.
yeah. Ideally, I mean, Brad really only has one answer now. He can either use the potential card in his hand to negate,
He needs
or
to
he can,
top deck from that Maxi.
Yeah, or he can use the trap card to banish a card. Either way, if he pens, like, 4 monsters, I'm pretty sure the game is over.
That was a lot faster than I thought. This game, Darren doing what Darren does, and even the previous game, if you haven't watched it, I really suggest you guys to check it out. Pendulum summon 1, 2, 3, 4. Sork will be popping the targeting scales.
He's going to use Armageddon Knight.
Both scales. Armageddon Knight, chaining 2.
Curious he didn't
He
chain block.
He chain blocked. He chain blocked the.
He should have chain blocked the Armageddon Knight because Armageddon Knight can dump Shadow Dragon to pop the field spell.
Yeah, it would have been no, but then I suppose it's a decent way to do it, but then this way he gets more advantage.
Yes.
I think counting Brad's hand, he's not thinking that Brad can make too much of a comeback since what is he gonna negate?
Beta is the only thing he's really afraid of here, but now he's going to get
Brad can dump a
destruction.
Zephyros. No, he didn't do it.
No, he dumped Shadow Dragon. It's Shadow Dragon.
Shadow Dragon is popping.
The field spell. A very important field spell for Psyframes.
But this just proves.
Yeah, and Brad's hand is very dead. He's got Psychic, Field Zone, and the field
Attack.
spell again.
Fire Flux. This is lethal.
Yes, that's a lot of damage.
Attack 14, 18, 19, 50. Yeah, this game. Alright then, game 1 goes to Darren. Very, very aggressive sweep right there.
Yeah, but also a very controlled sweep.
Alright, finals, game 2. I believe Brad will be going first because Psyframes would like to get that early advantage from card Ds and whatnot.
Psyframes, they want to see that card D, they want to see the field spell.
Battle phase, Black Rose. Scary thought on Psyframe's side.
Funnily enough, though, we haven't seen a single Drowning Mirror Force from Brad in this game yet, and from the previous game between Ryan and Brad.
He did mention that that was like the only reason why this deck is playable.
Yeah, Drowning Mirror Force, an incredibly powerful card, because basically you don't have any monsters on the board, ideally, in this deck.
So Brad's starting off with a driver, a field spell, an MST. I think that's a field zone. Not sure what's the other card in his hand. It looks like a Psyframe card.
Yeah, one effect monster, so it's gonna be. I think it's a Psyframe.
It's a Gamma. It's a Gamma. He can negate effect.
Yes.
Oh, that's not good. He can get MST'd.
It's only one net negation for Brad. A very weak opening here. Again, opening a vanilla.
Not what you want, but it's okay.
Yeah, definitely not what he wants.
Stomp myself. Just kick myself in the face.
Okay, Darren. Darren pretty much has an open turn. Those were the Twin Twister. Oh, I feel for you, man.
That is a very free
Feels
Twin
bad,
Twister.
man.
That's Zephyros being sent to the grave. Such a
good.
free Twin Twister.
Armageddon Knight. Summon. No effect.
Yeah, he's just gonna hit him.
This guy hit. Go smack him in the face. Just stab him with the saber.
No effect playing around the gamma there. Very, very insightful.
And not just that, he's playing around that the field zone too.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, the only thing he can send is Shuttle Dragon, and there's no face down or any spell traps on the board for Brad, so that 1400 is basically pointless to activate the effect.
Yeah, and it can maintain a bit of the utility too for like the future Armageddon Knight to dump another card into the grave. It's also very good. Oh, okay, never mind. There's that Shuttle Dragon.
You can just draw it.
I think this is becoming more and more ideal for.
Nope.
Oh, the beta's coming out.
out.
Negate the attack, destroy the monster, end the battle phase.
So strike.
You striked it too. 15 was an equal trade, kind of. Well, no, because Brad's the only one losing a monster. So another 14 going down, and then now 19. I think that's why Darren did not use his Armageddon Knight's effect, because he drew into it already.
The bricks is actually working to Darren's advantage here.
This is the most ideal way to play right now.
Yeah, actually, it's...
Oh, duality. Oh.
Are we gonna see Drowning Mirror Force?
No, there's a beta. There's another beta. Nope. He has to have the beta.
Yeah.
Beta's the only way to survive.
Now the question is
the game.
Is that second face down another Solemn Strike for Darren? Because if it is, I'm pretty sure this game is over for Brad. He's got basically nothing in his hand that can be played.
No, Brad, you're supposed to be the psychic champion. Let your deck needs to be as sassy as you.
So if I like sword and I pop it, it'll get the effect.
It has to be sent by a card effect.
Oh, that's quite legit. If he actually uses like a Pendulum Rising, turns the Armageddon Knight into a sorcerer, pops the Shuttle Dragon. Dragon will also pop.
Yeah. Also, if Shuttle Dragon gets popped by beta, he will also MST, which basically turns Brad off from bluff setting that Psychic Field Zone.
Very smart.
Oh, an overlay. Utopia Lightning. Yes.
Yep.
The correct play here, playing around beta.
Play around everything.
Well, it doesn't play around alpha, but it does play around beta.
Just everything now.
Yeah.
Because they're playing around, like, even if Brad top decks a Drowning Mirror Force.
Brad needs Overload.
Oh, that's not a Drowning.
Nope.
Okay, no, that is, I believe, a Delta? That's a Delta.
Yeah, it's another side frame card that he can't really use.
Oh my god, a Twin Twister. Oh, Delta.
Ooh, protected.
Delta come down.
The thing though, even though that's a bluff, side frame, he's got Holding Lakes being sent to the grave, which means that
the back row is
set
stunned.
is not going to deter Darren at all.
The back row is stunned for sure. Of course, that Holding Legs. One of my favorite cards, to be honest.
Giant Trunade on crack.
Attack. For game.
Oh,
Good
that
game. That was very one-sided.
That was played very properly by Darren. Very, very properly.
I think it was forced to be proper. I don't think he had an option but to play in that one path. So
and
it was given. It was a given.
That Drowning Mirror Force right off the top didn't save Brad at all.
Even if he had it, that lightning is
lightning
just
would
in the
not.
way.
Yeah.
He's just gonna zap your Drowning Mirror Force, so it's not playable. It's the end of that match. That was the finals. Congratulations, Darren, for finishing first. You can check out his deck profile in one of our other videos previously uploaded.
Yeah, very solid play coming from Darren. Absolutely no fat on any of his plays whatsoever.
Very smart player. Like, he did top Seattle Regionals not too long ago.
Yeah, he's got several tops. Again, a very good player playing at MOS3. So if you like that video, make sure you subscribe.
And don't forget to give it a thumbs up. We spent a lot of time pushing out all this content. Here's a little future content update. I guess that's all the tournament matches. I guess I have a couple other videos coming around planned out. It's going to be a little bit different from what you guys are used to, so stay tuned for that. Of course, we have, if you guys seen our little Hungry Burger stuff, it's coming very soon. That's something you should look forward to. Anyways, please subscribe, and as always, don't forget to hold on to your MST.